Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Full-Time Freedom Tour. That beautiful theater that you saw right there with the drone footage, that leads us to the purpose of this unique episode today. Our brand new property in Micanopy, Florida. That outdoor theater sits right next door to 3 acres of huge trees that we were able to purchase and be able to team up with my buddy Jayc Herald and be able to use that theater for conferences and for music venues and for all kinds of exciting events. And we're really excited to introduce to you our beautiful property in Micanopy, Florida. Have fun watching this video at the Stomp Barn.
But this is when we say we came to Jayc's house, this is where we always stay. So we don't usually always park there. Sometimes we'll park like on the other side of where our Jeep is, kind of in the back. But if you look way back there, if you see a white truck, let me see if I can zoom in. Back there on the other side of the truck is where the actual stage, if you will, is, or whatever. And then this is all Jayc's property, and this goes, there's 7 acres here, so it goes back a ways too. And then right next door here, not that you can see anything at all, but I'll get closer, is this is the property that we bought. So all of these trees, or the majority of these trees, are all coming down because the gate that we're going to walk through is pretty narrow and we cannot get a motorhome through there. So, but this is all the stuff that's coming down for obvious reasons.
Okay, so here's a really good visual of the before. You can see there's just a lot of trees. There's really good trees in there too that we'll save, but a lot of what they call nuisance trees that have to come out. And what a journey that was.
And then, like I showed you, all the trees and everything, but then this part right here is cleared out. So there's a fire pit, RV spots here. We want to make a casita, that type of thing. So like over here, they just put like a new septic in, is where they live. This used to be a garage and they made it into an apartment, which is actually pretty nice. Everything's brand new inside there because they've only lived in there like 2 years because they were living in here.
So the house on the right, as you can see, is it's really nice on the inside. It just needs some TLC on the front, some paint, little details like that. But the one on the left is really in need of a lot of work, and we need a lot of help with that project. What you're looking at now is the backyard. The backyard is all the trees that need to come down. It's going to go back into there where we're going to have Jason's making a pond, and we're going to have hopefully some tiny houses and maybe even a cabin or 2. It's going to be incredible after all those come down.
That's Jayc's house right here, and that's actually the barn where they sing and call the Stomp Barn.
Don't think that you're playing right, but you walk right out of my life, and only stand here behind. Silver wheels shining in the sun.
So here's the fence, and it goes all the way straight back, and we're going to cut down all the trees. I mean, we're going to leave some, like obviously we'll probably leave that one because it's a huge shade tree. So anyway, hopefully that gives you a perspective. Like I said, it's going to look completely different when we're done. It's just going to take a lot of work.
Okay, so this is from the view of the house, both houses, looking forward to the land. That's the front of the property. That's where the road comes in, right there. All of those trees, the majority of those trees have to be put away, cut down. We're going to use the wood, so we're really excited about that. What's important about this area is to see that he is an electrician. The guy that owned this before us was an electrician, and he has put in 200-watt system and an extra 100-watt system, and the whole complete leach field, sewer, everything, for enough to have post for 6 RVs to park here. So that's one of the things that we're really excited about. Is our hope and our desire is not just to have RV slabs, but have actual quite a bit of distance in between each RV slab, and then have between each one also have like a little casita, a place where people can get out and go inside and watch TV or cook something or whatever. So make this a real special order RV, small park. The hope is, and the heart behind it is, that it's mostly for the people who are coming to the Stomp Barn, coming maybe for the weekend to be entertained, maybe, and they want to come here and be able to go to a show. So really excited about that. But this is kind of the view or the vision. Now it stopped another 200 feet where because it'll go another 200 feet to the road. All right, there you go. That's our vision here.
Final video. So this is the place that we're at, where I'm now on Jayc's property, so we can see. So this is all the way back to our property. And then if you see, this is going to be the pond that Jayc is building. You can see it's like a jungle back here. But as far back as that dirt pile all the way back there, like on the other side of that palm tree, way back there, that's our property. There's a fence back there, and that's where our property ends. So you have a perspective of how much work is going to take. Because apparently when Jayc bought all this property, it was 10 times worse than that. So, and you can see what he's done to it. You couldn't even walk on this property. So he's pretty good at stuff like that. So anyway.
We haven't even started cutting yet, and I already found me my first black snake. Just laying right there. That is a real snake. Well, this is our first entrance into the property. Our first moment of tearing down trees. Today is April 1st, 2021. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a big joke. So, marking this date. All right, watch. Well, it's day 3 of our work, and it has been strenuous to say the least. Probably not one muscle of mine is not sore. I am so completely wore out, but it's been so rewarding. Gale did a before and the after of this. We've cut down over 30 trees in this spot alone, and been burning that for 3 days. So this is just what's left over of the burn. We want to cut down these 3 trees right here, right there. See where that palm tree, that'll be the edge of the driveway, and that palm tree will be the middle right there. That's the middle of the driveway. So people will drive in on this side and drive out on this side. So then all of this is still going to be left, just so we can have some natural habitat and some blocking, some privacy for people. But all of these trees here, all of those trees, all those trees, all the way to, that'll all be, except that, we're going to leave that one right there. All of these trees right here will be down. But a lot of work still ahead of us, but day 3 looks pretty awesome, and frankly, it's been very rewarding. All right. Well, today is Tuesday the 6th of April, and there's our property. It's kind of the before and the after, and we cut down about 37 trees, all in all. Some 200, a couple 300 footers, and every muscle on my body hurts. But we are having to leave, and grateful to leave, because number one, we're going to Nashville today to go be with my daughter, help her move into her new home, as she's brand new married and a newlywed, as they say. And then we're going to head on up from there to Michigan to see my granddaughter be born. She should the due date is April 13th, and so we're heading up there right now. I want to say a big shout out to Jayc Herald and the Friesen clan. They've been so good to us, and we're so grateful for them. So love you guys. We'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.